Bristol City and Portsmouth meet for the second time in just over a month. Bristol City had been enjoying Christmas until they conceded a late goal to lose at Millwall on Monday. If they'd won that game, they'd be in the playoff places. Don Mousinho's Pompey side have had a Merry Christmas, unbeaten in their last 4 games. Their match 3 days ago was a proper thriller. They conceded an equaliser at home to Charlton in the 96th minute, and they hit a winner in the 98th. Twine tries to give it back to McCrory, has his shirt pulled by Zach Swanson. The referee's in a festive mood, I think, of not showing a yellow card.
It was a clear pull, wasn't it? It was good play from Twine in the first place. You know, again, it's that little movement where Jakobsen runs in behind, Twine comes short and just tries to create those problems. Little 1-2 with a wing back and gets them into a promising position.
Twine delivers. It comes all the way out to Randall, who strikes it. What a goal! What a distance! He's put his boot through that, and it was a rocket. The first goal of 2026 for Bristol City is an absolutely unforgettable one.
Wow, what an incredible finish. Absolutely wonderful strike. I mean, it comes from a decent position, doesn't it? We were just saying, you know, decent position for a free kick. Portsmouth have struggled against set pieces this season, and Twine just puts it into an area. You know, you can see it now. He just puts it into an area. It gets cleared. It looks like it gets cleared a decent distance. It's a little touch with the right foot, and it's not just a strike, but I think it fades a little bit away from the keeper as well. So it's not just the power, but the precision to find that far corner. You know, what an unbelievable strike and a fabulous... Oh, wow, it just avoids the defender and finds a corner. What a wonderful strike.
No long throw for the time being for Pompey. They do have a free kick right next to the corner flag.
A similar situation to Bristol City's moments ago, and it's a good opportunity for them to just try and put a little bit of pressure on Bristol, isn't it? You know, just to make them feel a little uncomfortable. You know, it's been far too comfortable for them in the first 17 minutes.
There's a crowd scene right next to the penalty spot, whipped in towards, and it's attacked. It was Boat who got up. And it went last off the Pompey defender and over.
Yeah, exactly what we expected of Swift. Lovely, pacey, in-swinging delivery. But, you know, not a bad opportunity for Portsmouth there.
Almost gave away to Knight. He does collect it. He finds Mehmeti, who will step onto this and strike, and what a finish again! It's 2 for Bristol City. 2 long-range efforts have found the back of the net. Their finishing has been clinical.
He tries to slide a ball through, and it gets pinched by Mehmeti. Little 1-2. Drills it through underneath the defender, which I think just unsights the goalkeeper. Takes a little deflection, I think, and just finds that bottom corner. But it's a nice strike across the goal. We spoke again about Mehmeti's quality before the game, and you know, there is another sign of it. That's a really good goal. Poor goal for Portsmouth. Very, very good goal for Bristol City to go 2-0 up. They're just having a spell on the ball now, Portsmouth, aren't they? Just trying to take the sting out of the game. I don't think Bristol City will mind this, actually.
Well, that's a careless mistake. Mehmeti has it, though, and he's got support, and he goes for goal again. Smart save this time by Schmidt. Another self-inflicted error, though, for Portsmouth.
It's poor play. Ball goes straight to Mehmeti, and actually, he's got a little bit more space and time, and I think perhaps, you know, could he find Twine? Could he find the corner?
There's Tanner, and out to Ross McCrory, the Scottish wing-back. Randall floats it It's it out wide. It's Borges. And he wraps his boot around it. It's a chance and it's in. It's Scott's wide. He got his feet in the right place. He got it just about away from the goalkeeper's dive. And Bristol City are strolling away from Pompey with an early goal in the second half.
Twine just becomes free, but he adjusts his feet really well. When you watch, he just manages to adjust his feet. He slows himself down. He opens his instep out and finds a really firm volley past Schmidt. I mean, it's poor marking. I don't know why he's got that much time in the box. Certainly shouldn't have a player of that quality, but, you know, he is absolutely ruthless for that finish.
Well, the Pompey fans have been working hard for their team. On a heavy touch by Bowen, and Bell gets in, and Sinclair Armstrong, surely it's 4. Portsmouth have been their own worst enemies, but Bristol City have punished them again. And the changes were made. Sam Bell back at the club playing his part, and Sinclair Armstrong delighted to gobble up his second goal of the season.
Yeah, and you hate highlighting mistakes, don't you, when there's some good play around, but Schmidt really has had a poor afternoon. You know, it's not like him. You mentioned it earlier. He's usually very secure. He makes some good saves, but it's just this overplaying. It's just, you know, there's times, and it's all about decision making, isn't it? There's time to put your foot through it. There's times to try and play, and if you try and play, you've got to be technically very, very good when you do it. So, you know, it's a poor ball to the fullback. It's bouncing. The fullback doesn't deal with it very well, and Armstrong finds that composure to finish it. I mean, you know, if we didn't think it was potentially quite game over, I'm pretty sure that will secure the points for Bristol City.
Regan Paul now the right back. Shove on Mackenzie Kirk. And the soundtrack to a Pompey game, the bell ringing. It's John Swift, and it's flicked on, and it's saved. And they appeal, I think, in vain, that Mackenzie Kirk's header had crossed the line before Max O'Leary made the save, but he's held on. Best moment, really, though, attacking-wise for Pompey. Mehmeti. And Borges into the penalty area. He cuts it back, and Randall moves on to it and hammers it. And it just flicked off the top of the crossbar.
Wow, that was another absolutely fantastic strike from Randall. I mean, he's certainly brought his shooting boots along for 2026, hasn't he?
Mehmeti. Hirakawa. And they've rubbed some salt into the wounds of Pompey in the remaining couple of minutes. Touch back to the edge of the penalty area. Sinclair Armstrong takes a touch, and what a finish this time. It is 5. And Bristol City rubbing salt into the wounds of Portsmouth. It's a hammering. It is comprehensive. What a start to the new year.
Well, if he didn't find the finesse with the 2 chances that he missed, Armstrong, then he's found the power and the pace. That is a devastating strike. It's a great ball in, actually, by Hirakawa. I mean, it's one of those where it's a crowded box, and you never quite, you know, sometimes if you just delay your pass a little bit, it opens up. And if you watch it, the ball goes wide, he waits, he picks him out with a lovely low pass. It's a touch, maybe looks like it's gone away from him. He turns and hammers it into probably the only place he can score. So it's actually, I'm not sure if it's a good touch or a bad touch, but he certainly makes amends with it.
And the referee brings it to a conclusion, and Bristol City have absolutely wiped the floor with Portsmouth this afternoon. Gerhard Struber's new year has got off to the perfect start. It started well early. A thumping goal just 10 minutes into the game got them underway. They were 2 up before half-time. Nicholas Schmidt will have a game to forget here. He played a part in the second goal that was finished off by Anis Mehmeti, and then the second half started with Scott Twine getting that third goal for Bristol City. And after that, it was painful to watch, really, from the Pompey's point of view. Sinclair Armstrong got 2. He could have had more. His 5th goal, or the 5th goal of the day, was an absolute rocket that he smashed in right at the end. It is a game that Pompey will be keen to forget, and Bristol City will be keen to relive. Full time at Ashton Gate. Bristol City 5, Portsmouth 0.